Get the hell out of here. Hey, did you see the Addams Family mobile over there?
Hitchcock.
Help me. Couple huevos. A burro. Whoa. It has.
Filming you, filming me, baby.
6 minutes to run back to the brothel.
There she is.
Lance isn't eating.
Good morning, day 9 here in Deadwood, South Dakota. We're getting loaded up, getting the hell out of here. Let's go. Good times.
What a great trip, man.
Yeah, baby. Good times.
Good times.
Hell yeah. Pops.
Always good times, man.
Good times. Sal, good hanging.
Thanks for letting me chill, man.
What a great freaking house. What a great time in Sturgis. Now let's hit the road and get the hell out of here. Bye-bye, house in Deadwood. You've been good to us. I won't see you next year. I'll get something else. Hey, did you see the Addams Family mobile over there?
Oh, I haven't seen it. Let's go check it out.
We just made it up to Mount Moriah. It's over in Deadwood.
We're gonna go see Wild Bill Hickok, Calamity Jane's grave. They're up on the hill somewhere right here. We're gonna check it out.
Hitchcock.
Here it is, the Addams Family whip.
This thing also has handlebars. Early FLH front end. Look at this oil cooler there. Got to have the helmet and the headlight to protect it from rock chips. We got the long tube headers. It looks like a small block V8 running the Edelbrock carburetor. Thing's dialed, dude. It's ready to put some miles.
What is this, a scuba window right here?
So you could see down at your front tire. Make sure you don't run anything over.
Little bench seat. Look at that. Imagine you're riding it like this.
That's pretty cool.
What's your name?
Karen,
Karen, where are you from?
Oregon,
Oregon.
Yes,
And you
sir.
guys rode here?
all the way.
Awesome. You guys having fun?
How could you not?
That's what I'm saying. There is a lot more of these crazy mobiles out here than you could imagine.
This is a Cobra. They went bankrupt in '89. They made a total of 81 of these things. This is number 36.
Where do you ride this thing from?
Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Wow, how many miles is that?
Just a little over 1,500.
Rocky Allen rode this Cobra all the way from Alabama to South Dakota. Frickin' wild.
How old your age? This winter.
Cobra, that's sick.
Juan is a major Mustang fan.
Carroll Shelby, right? Cobra, they made these. I mean, I need to do some digging, but I think if it's a Cobra in the 80s, they have the factory in LAX.
James Butler Hickok died August 2nd, 1876. Calamity Jane died August 1st, 1903.
Yeah. She dressed like a Southwest? Yes.
It
has been real fun. It's been a great trip.
That's right.
You boys have fly home, okay? Get home fast.
Yeah, we'll get home.
You'll get home fast.
All right, so the truth is out. Me and Juan are flying home. The rest of the boys are riding. Me and Juan have a lot of work to do at the office. It's my daughter's birthday in 2 days. I need to make sure I get home. Last year, actually, I tried to ride home for my daughter's birthday. One of the homies' wheel bearings blew out. We had to rent a U-Haul. It set us back a day. I missed her birthday. I told myself I wouldn't let that happen again. To get the full experience in Sturgis, I'd rather stay longer, fly home. I have ridden home many times. I'm gonna take it easy this time. Juan and I are gonna head down to Deadwood and we are going to chill, go check out some of the town, maybe grab some lunch, and then we're actually gonna run over to my buddy Jesse's house, very close by this. We're gonna leave our bikes. Jesse is actually the founder of Legend Suspension, so maybe we can get some inside scoop from him. There they go, hitting the road.
Well, the boys have officially left us.
Look what I found, bro. I've been walking all around town for this. Catching up to me. I need to start feeling better. 2 packs, homie.
You gonna run both?
I'm gonna drink one and snort one. Just kidding, just kidding. Help me.
Yeah, you are kidding.
Historic Deadwood brothels right there.
Legend has it the same employees from the 1800s are still working.
Are we gonna find a spot?
I hope so, dude. It's pretty packed, honestly.
brothel Deadwood. Been here since 1876 and they must have closed it down in 1980.
If these walls could talk, I wonder what stories they'd say.
All right, so we were just told that all the workers are busy at the brothel. We're gonna come back at 12 o'clock, try again.
So we just found another taco spot here in Deadwood. We gotta try it. I always run the al pastor. I'll do 2 al pastor and 2 grilled chicken.
I'll get another 2 al pastor, 1 steak, and then add 1 single chicken taco. They're pretty naked right now, but I think she said she's gonna grab onion cilantro for us.
We're running out of time. We're trying to catch that tour, but we have to soup them up. They gave them to us stock. Let's get our tacos and start putting shit on it.
Came all a la carte. Come on.
Whoa.
You don't like onions? All right, I'm gonna hit it from this side. Their pastor here in Deadwood. A little bit different than what I've had in LA.
It's actually not that bad.
I'm going in for my steak one right now.
For being in Deadwood, it's actually pretty good.
Last bite, we were hungry. We literally demolished these tacos in like
3 minutes of that. We crushed them.
6 minutes to run back to the brothel before the next available appointment was.
They said it was a 45-minute deal, but we only really need like 2 or 3, so I don't know what we're gonna do with the rest of the time. Because we're in Deadwood, you gotta take into consideration the location. I would say it's 6 or 7. Obviously, we're comparing it to an alley taco. It'd probably be like a 3.5 or 4. Pretty good. You know, I would consider coming back here.
Yeah, for being on the road now for 8-9 days, it is what it is. We demolished it and we're out. Gotta make our appointment. You go upstairs through like a toy store that's not even open.
We got these little tacos laid up. I used to have those when I was a kid.
A burro.
Let's go, come on, we got 5 minutes.
Let's go. There she is.
We're at the brothel Deadwood.
That's right, let's go, baby.
Nobody rides for free.
Montgomery Ward, old school, bro.
That's crazy. All right, so we were just told that this room right here is where you first entered. You were offered a cocktail, then you had your choice.
Basically, we're going to talk about the downfall of brothel, but it was briefly...
What do you have to say about these rooms?
If they could talk, I would be here listening about the stories all day. Or maybe for like a couple of minutes.
Is that real?
Only one way to find out.
Don't worry, it's not real. I thought my job was going to be a lot more fun when I was hired. Unfortunately, it never got that fun. Like, it's still pretty fun, but it's just not that fun.
Have you gone yet?
I'm waiting for my turn.
You need to start dropping money in here, dude.
For just a matter of like 69 months.
No, it's just a front. We actually...
Oh, they just have to...
Did you get everything you wanted in there?
Yeah, and I have to sit around for 40 minutes.
Thank you.
Was it good for you?
Oh, it was great.
Nice, isn't it amazing?
It is. Now we're off to the homie Jesse's spot. We're leaving the bikes. So this is the Jesse that I was talking about. He lives here between Deadwood and Sturgis. What is it?
A few miles out of Sturgis, and we've been here probably 15 years. So
he's awesome enough to let us leave our bikes here. I wish we could just leave them till the next rally, fly in and just ride around then. But we are just gonna ship him home, and he's gonna drive us to the airport, and maybe he will tell us some stories about building Legend suspension over the last couple of years. Asked Jesse to share a little bit of his story on how he founded Legend suspension. So Jesse, you were saying that you founded it about 20 years ago.
Ended up getting a Harley right out of high school. I bought a 1990 Fat Boy, which was the bike of my dreams, and immediately started customizing it. That got me interested.
This whole time you're from Sturgis area?
From Watertown, so in South Dakota, just on the other side of the state, real close to Bryan Clock, within an hour or so.
Yep.
Working on that bike, I had this idea. I lowered it real low, and then it just almost made it unrideable. It really looked cool, but it just wasn't rideable. So I thought there's got to be a way to have that cool look, but still ride decent. I was aware of air suspension on street rods and hot rods and those kinds of things. Started kind of gathering components and pieces, and then started fabbing that stuff in my parents' basement. After a year or so of messing with that, I really felt I was onto something that people would buy. Tried college, wasn't my jam. I just felt if these professors know all this stuff, why are they here teaching this? And something in me was telling me to get out of school, and I thought and realized people would maybe want this product really specifically for a custom application. So I got some air springs from a semi seat, a little damper that you would use like on a shock hatchback, and fabbed a bunch of prototypes and over a year or two's time, I had a lot of failures, of course, but I could tell that it worked for limited times. I could get 200-300 miles out of it before I'd have an issue or so.
Okay.
So I was taking these baby steps in there. It got to a point where I've got to hire some help. So I hired a couple of engineering guys, knew exactly what I needed. They knew what I was trying to accomplish. We just had to upgrade really everything that I was doing. And between those two engineers, we developed an array of different prototypes over about a year. I owed them a ton of money and didn't have it. I was able to borrow about $50,000 in that same time frame, and I got those guys taken care of. And then I had a product that I felt was pretty close. A local university, which is called the School of Mines here in Rapid City. That's a pretty good engineering school. A guy there helped me validate that suspension. So we set up an MTS machine, a lot of sensors, and we could measure loads and put it under a certain amount of different hertz, which is just a frequency that you'd see on bumps on the highways. We put 1 million simulated test miles on it, and after about another 6 months of testing, we were able to come up with a formula that wouldn't fail under that 1 million mile simulation.
Wow.
That was 1998. Sturgis Rally in 1998 was the first time I'd ever shown this product. That's the first year J&P Cycles had their new building put up, and the owner of J&P Cycles heard about what I was up to. He gave me a free booth space, which was a massive help, and then I set up in there. What was most important is I met a couple of key bike builders, Dave Perowitz, Jim Nassy. Then it was just trying to grow. Every trade show you're at for years, it's, well, that's going to have a failure, the air spring's going to fail, this, that, and the other.
Wow.
So it took a lot of years to get through that. Being in the fold, if you will, with a lot of the custom bike builders, and that was really our clientele. So.
And this whole time, you have a job, or you?
3 jobs. Polished aluminum at night, worked in a machine shop in the daytime. Then I also was kind of picking up odds and ends just to kind of generate cash. December 11th of 2000, I was working in our shop down in my basement. In the backyard, my father had a heart attack. Do CPR on him for 30 minutes or so, and he ended up passing away. In a 15-minute time frame, let's say, I just kind of, time slows down, you just realize life's short. You never know what tomorrow brings. And so within short order, within about 6 months, I quit my other jobs and I moved to the Black Hills with 2 employees and a new wife and started this business in a basement here in Rapid City. That's kind of was a tipping point, if you will. You just get that fire in your gut and there's no way you're losing, you know?
Yep.
So,
I know.
and you're in it, you know?
Yep.
So that was really the start. A few years later, we got with Drake Specialties. 2015 then, there was a big gap in the coil suspension market and front suspension, so we started engineering. And then that took about really a good strong 5 years to get going. By 2018, 2019, that really was starting to get a little bit of traction. The reps were getting out in the field with it a lot, but really by 2019 and 2020, it really started to kind of explode finally. So for a 20-year, overnight success, if you will.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yours and in mine, there's a lot of darker days where you're unsure of what you're doing and you're just trying to make ends meet, and then people see you start to, be successful, and then it's like, oh, look at how easy you got it.
Got all the battles, that everyone has, you're renting a home for 15 years or whatever, you're trying to buy one later. You get through all those things, you gotta just get your pants on and go to work. And all that, just not quitting is the only key to success, and you probably know that as well. If you can just not quit, it eventually goes your way.
Yep, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I've been able to push through and build Thrashin is because I've done it before with my freestyle career. I've had those injuries and I've had those times where you're not invited to an event, or I've had those times where, it just doesn't go your way, and I never gave up, and I won the medals that I wanted to win. Love the story.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Cheers.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you for the ride to the airport. Jesse, thank you for the ride. Yep. If you guys ever want to check out Legend Suspension, check it out. Here's the man behind it. They have great stuff.
Right on. Travel safe.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Freaking rad, man. Very inspirational. You didn't have the camera on during your story. That was also rad. But yeah, maybe I can save that one for another time.
Jesse's a intelligent dude who's learned a ton and very open to sharing his knowledge. But here we are now at the airport. We're about to check into our flight, start this journey home. While my pops, Galen, and Josh and Sal are now probably, 200 miles into their trip home?
Yeah, I would say 200. It's been a couple hours, so.
We'll give them a call in a little bit. Couple huevos, homie.
Just have one good minute.
Final minutes in South Dakota. All right, we're gonna FaceTime my dad right now, see where they're at. We just landed in Denver on our layover. What's up?
Yo, what's happening, man?
Where are you guys at?
We are in Rock Springs, Wyoming.
Yeah, how many miles you put down?
Filming you, filming me, baby. 450 miles down. We got 200 to go. You have to understand something. Look at this guy here. We have Juan. Juan, he has your same humor and he sounds like you. We can't tell the difference. Your brother is now a highwayman. He's part of our team. We jumped him in. We beat him up.
Badass. We just made it into Denver, heading to Burbank, California.
Well, we're gonna do 200 miles, maybe more. We got a 700-mile day, so we'll check in with you later, probably from the bar.
I just got a text from Jesse. He's like, hey, is that Juan's black bagger in my garage right now? He's like, you mind if I throw Axio front end and 13-inch shocks on it?
Homie, are you serious?
Yeah.
You're not trolling me?
I'm not trolling you, look. He's like, all right, 13-inch arcs and an Axio sound good, same as your bike? I'm like, fuck yeah.
Dude, thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. Stoked to ride that thing once it's all dialed.
I got airborne, eggs, water. I'm just trying to stay alive, bro. We made it.
We're back in California, baby.
We gotta give the boys a call and see where they made it tonight. What up?
What up? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. How's it going? Yeah, baby.
Can I do a 5-second beer?
Yeah.
That was about 5 seconds, dude.
And where are you, Walmart? What the hell's going on?
No, we're at Burbank.
Do you want to see a 1-second shot?
Yeah.
Cool.
Damn!
We're
Cheers.
going to crush 700 miles tomorrow and be home before dinner. Hey, life, baby, it's what we do. Hey, I gotta say though, we missed having you guys with us. It would have been a blast if the team was together.
We're gonna get home to the families, get back to work tomorrow.
See you guys at the shop tomorrow.
See ya.
Later. Peace. Holy shit. All right, guys, we're back in Los Angeles. Thank you so much for following along on this trip, the 2022 Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. We had a great time. We're stoked on all your comments. What was your favorite part of the trip?
Honestly, I was just so stoked about how many people were watching the vlogs and coming up to us and saying what's up. I think that was rad and appreciate it. It means a lot, and stoked that you guys are watching it and enjoying it.
My favorite part of the trip was just being on the road with some of my good buddies as well as my father, going state to state, finding good food, making good memories. If you ever get the chance, go on a ride like this. It's awesome. Again, thanks for following along, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
See you later.
Peace.